Hi, I'm Wendy. This is Dr. Joe Shares. I am posting today about the grief stage of finding out that you're autistic. I was 56 when I found out just a couple months ago, and I had read that I would go through a grief stage, and I definitely did. That's why I haven't posted for a while. At first I was really elated, and then I became, very sad and confused just thinking about what it meant, all the diagnoses I've had over the years, et cetera, et cetera. I was wondering if my life would have been different had I known I grew up knowing it as Asperger's syndrome. So I had level 1 autism. So had I known, would my life would have been different? Would I have attempted to drink my sorrows away as I did? I probably would have been drinking anyway, because I grew up in that kind of a drinking family. I got my first drink at 9 from a family member, but still, maybe I wouldn't have drank as much as I grew older. I could have saved myself some sexual assaults probably had I not been drinking as much. I mean, I wouldn't have put myself in certain situations. Maybe I would have been gentler with myself. Maybe I wouldn't have pushed myself as hard. I don't know. And maybe that's a good thing that I did push myself so hard. But anyway, there's just all these different questions. And like when I first sobered up in 1990, I was really angry toward my parents. Maybe my anger would have been less toward my parents. I don't know. Anyway, so I went through this period of just feeling really sad and down. And I had other stresses in my life that exacerbated my feelings. My cat's coming onto my lap right now. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you what I did to get myself out of it. And I'm probably not totally out of it, but I definitely feel a lot better than I did for a couple of weeks. So one was I kept talking to safe people. I do have a few really close friends, and I go to support meetings, and I just kept talking about it. And talking about also just anything, all of the stresses in my life. So not necessarily always about the autism, but I did share about that. And so just trying to stay connected with people who are safe. I run to support meetings, so that makes it a lot easier to have to go, because I know it's really hard to make yourself go to meetings. So I did have a one-up on somebody who doesn't run a meeting, probably because I absolutely had to be there, but I could have had someone run it for me. But anyway, those definitely helped a lot, just being in the meetings and sharing with people and hearing other people share about their problems too. It seems a lot of the things that come up in addiction support meetings it just feels so similar to everything also that has to do with autism, about feeling different and feeling apart and not feeling connected, or at least that part of it. Anyway, my anxiety was super high the last few weeks. And I just, what I did is I allowed myself to feel it. I did let it get me down sometimes, but I just allowed myself to feel it. I could feel it physically in my body, like zooming around. And I just noticed it. And breathed and tried to, just acknowledged it. And because I had such high anxiety during this time, I just let myself have as much downtime as I could. And I just said, this is okay. I need this downtime. I'm feeling like crap, and my anxiety, it was like I was scared to do anything. But I just let myself feel it. And I don't always journal, but I did, as I started coming out of it, then I usually journal more. And that's what happened this time too, is I only journaled a couple times when I was really down, but I would, a lot of people recommend that journaling to help get out of dark spots. And I journaled as I came out of it. And I have a hobby that I love to do. And, I tried to do that as much as I could. And if an opportunity came up, I said yes. And I, never wanted to cancel or anything, because I knew even if I didn't want to go at that moment, that once I got there, it would mean connection for me with other people and making music and everything. The other thing is I kept taking my medications. Don't stop taking your meds if you're on them. And I guess the final thing to say is I just allowed myself to feel the way I was feeling. And I've got a cat and I spent, I just spent time knowing that this was okay. But I'm sorry it took me so long to post again. But I hope y'all are doing well, and till next time.